This is Calvin Castine. It's June 24th, 2003. It's a Tuesday night. If it's Tuesday night, it's Fire Department softball. The City of Plattsburgh emergency personnel, comprised of, I think, 3 policemen, and the rest are Fire Department personnel, are here to face the Ellenburg Center Fire Department. We're in beautiful downtown Ellenburg Center. And that lead batter was Mike Fountain, the left fielder. And now it's Bruce Martin, the third baseman. Scott Beebe is on the balls and strikes for the moment. He is also in the lineup. The players officiate. And I'm going to switch positions here, just like that. I saw it, Shauna. Yeah. Let's see, Barnaby has moved to short, and Chad Trombley has moved to third after one batter. Shauna Bussey was going to come over and fill me in on the change, but I saw the old switcheroo. This here is, as we said, Bruce Martin. Dropped in left field. It's going to score a run. Martin's going to stop at second base. Randy Patnode is pitching. His battery mate is Dick Gilmore. Jim Torville Jr. is at first base. This batter here is Gary Baker, the center fielder. Let's see, second baseman is Jim Torville Sr. Shortstop is Gary Barnaby. Third baseman is Chad Trombley. There's a strike. Outfield left to right, DJ Labarge, Sean LeBaire, and Brad Millart. Here's a pitch from Patnode. Chop down the third base line. Throw should come to second. It's going to come to the cutoff. It's going to be quickly 2-0 in favor of City. Now the shortstop Brian Gay at the plate. And a pitch. It's hit too short, knocked down. I have a pickle here. Baker is, whoop, had the right idea, but throw was a little high, so he's safe. At third, runners at the corners, still nobody out. And Scott Beebe due up. Didn't notice the temperature. Last time I noticed the temperature on my car was 87 degrees. I was in Moore's Forks. I wanted to check when I arrived here and see what it was. It was 91 when I left Champlain. So it's a warm day. Record warmth today, I believe, for the day. 2 in, 2 on, nobody out. BB hits it up the middle and a base hit. Both teams playing with just 9 players. BB will coast into second and he will be safe. Now Scott Lawless, the catcher, steps in. Pitch to him is swung on. Up the middle and another base hit. Nothing but base hits here for the City to start. Throw comes through. BB decides to stay. Nobody out. No sense in rushing in. He's got a lot of time. And Billy Joe Leopard will become the batter. And Patnode delivers. Strike one. Anybody leave? Nope. Nobody left.
That's a golf swing.
Nobody left. If you leave or the ball's hit, you're out. Strike 2.
Well, you need a first strikeout anyway. Come on, Randy. Come on, Randy.
John, you're up next.
Patnode's pitch. Foul tipped.
And I'll go over.
Yeah. What?
Got him. Nice putt.
It's a tag at the plate. I didn't see the tag, but Scott Beebe said they tagged him. He didn't want to slide. Thought he'd leave some skin there. So runners at first and second now. 1 out. And Sean Clark, the second baseman. That's ball 1. Ball 2. That's a gapper. And run scores as Lawless crosses. Bring up John Barry, the right fielder. Runners at second and third with one down. Ninth batter of the inning. Both teams, as we said, with just 9 players. They're allowed 10 fielders. They can also have an extra hitter. Here comes the throw to the plate. 2 more score. Barry goes to second on the throw. So back to the top of the order, and Mike Fountain. So this is the 10th batter. We have, I believe, 7 runs so far. And this is going to be 8. And Barry off to a late jump. Wasn't sure if the ball would be caught, so he's going to stay at third. So it will not be the 8th run yet. Between providing umpires and coaches, the
Here's another gate.
city team's not able to rest up too much here. When they're not running around the bases, they're umping or coaching. There's 9 players here. You could conceivably have 8 of them involved. Bases full and a batter, and then 2 coaches and 2 umps. That's fouled. Pat Note's pitch. Swung on. High pop-up. This looks playable. And a run scores. Now Gary Baker. First and second. Shortstop Barnaby went back a long ways in that one. Just wasn't able to get it. Throw comes to second. He's in.
Good job, guys.
Now Brian Gay, a cleanup hitter. Second and third. Still just 1 out in the first inning. Pitch to Gay is high fly ball to center field. Looks like it's going to fall. It does. And 2 more score for the city. Pitch to Scott Beebe is strike 1. 14th batter of the inning. And the pitch. It's a line shot, and that's another base hit. And another run scores. Scott Lawless.
No. Here, because you're up after.
It's a fly ball. Yeah, it'll be a sacrifice fly. I think. No, maybe not. No. That was the third base coach, Leopard, coming in to grab the bat, not to score. BB remains at first base. I guess there was nobody at third. Kind of hard to keep track. 2 outs, 1 hopper. A lot of spin on that one. A lot of spin on it. Torville unable to come up with it. Give him the benefit of the doubt on the spin. Now Sean Clark steps in.
Go ahead.
And it's grabbed at third by Trombley. 17 batters, 2 left, 3 runs. That's 5 positions. That's 12 runs. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. All right, we had 12 runs cross in the bottom half of the first now. Randy Patnode will lead off for Ellenburg Center. As we find somebody to volunteer to call the balls and strikes. Pitching is Billy Joe Leopard, his battery mate Scott Lawless. First base is Scott Beebe, second base Sean Clark, shortstop Brian Gay, third baseman Bruce Martin. The outfield Mike Fountain, Gary Baker, and John Barry going from left to right. Here's the first pitch to Patnode. To left field, and it's 1 out. Now Gary Barnaby, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, 3-0. Ball 4. So Barnaby walks on 4 pitches. He'll go to first. And left fielder DJ LaBarge, the batter. And the pitch from Leopard is swung on, fouled over his head. Wasn't much over his head, but it was over his head. Lawless makes the catch, and fans are impressed. This is Sean LeBert, center fielder. Ball 1. Could be in the gap. It's going to hang up there, though, and drop in. Runners at the corners. Now Jim Torville Jr. That's popped up. It is taken by the shortstop Gay. Nothing across for Ellenburg Center. We're going to the second inning. 12-0. City emergency personnel leading Ellenburg Center here on Hometown Cable. This is John Barry. He is leading off the second inning. Here's the pitch from Patnode. Deep center field, off the glove. Barry's going to try to stretch it, and he'll be in standing up at third.
Good job, Johnny.
Now Mike Fountain. Ball 1. The end of the bat. This one's caught. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. Here comes Barry. And LaBarge's throw comes in, but no chance to catch Barry scoring from third base. Now Bruce Martin, the city third baseman, will step in. Patnode is set and delivers. Martin swings at the first offering, hits a high fly ball to LaBarge. Now we have 2 down. So DJ LaBarge making back-to-back catches on back-to-back pitches. And now Gary Baker, the center fielder. And this could, no, shortstop. Look out, no. 3 pitches, 3 outs. LaBarge catching all 3 balls on 3 consecutive pitches. So it's 13-0 as we go to the bottom of the second here on Hometown Cable. Chad Trombley, third baseman, will lead off the bottom of the second. Looks at strike 1. Pitch from Leopard. 2-hopper to short. Nice pickup. Over to first. So it goes from Gay to BB. 1 out. And Brad Malark, the right fielder, becomes the batter. Well hit ball, but right at the left fielder, Mike Fountain. Got a couple of them hit right at him. I think Pat Node's first swing for Ellenburg Center was right at Fountain also. This is Jim Torville Sr. Ball one. Looks like he's going to wait till he gets a strike on him. He's just standing there. So, all right, I'll wait. Ball two. Often been compared to Barry Bonds. 3-0. Pitching carefully to him. Ball four. They walk him. They know better than to let Jim Torville swing. Now Dick Gilmore. Strike one. Strike two. 1 and 2. Slow roller to third. Gonna go to second. Safe at second, but Torville overruns it. He figured he's gonna be out. Jim Torville overran it.
Hey,
30 years ago he would have slid, but not today. We're going to go to the third inning, and it's 13-0. City leading Ellenburg Center.
Kids are close today, but
Strike one to Brian Gay. We are in the third inning. That's a base hit. Gets away in left field. Gay will probably go to, he's going to coast into third. Yeah, that's enough.
I know. Well, I've got an excuse.
Scott Beebe. Strike one. Base hit. Now Scott Lawless. We wanted to be here on this June 24th. People often ask what they do in Ellenburg Center during the summer. The answer is they play softball on that day, and we just wanted to show that. Today's the only day of summer in Ellenburg Center. BB is going to coast in and score. Lawless in at second. Billy Joe Leopard. Slow roller, he's going to reach. That node picked it up, but no place to go with it. Now this is Sean Clark. And it's going to be caught. Throw to second will not be in time. Little Labarge makes the catch. First out of the inning, I guess.
One down. Meet through the ball. Yeah, Athena. On the stroke, buddy.
And John Berry stepping in.
I gotta go back, honey. You gotta stay back there, okay, so you don't get hit.
It's a fly ball to center. 2 down as it's squeezed by the center fielder, Sean LeBert. And being up the top of the order now, Mike Fountain.
Right, exactly. Well,
Pat No delivers. Ooh, whoa!
Cat-like reflex.
Whoa!
That's a good one for the camera.
Oh, wee. Pat No is very happy that he caught that. Stuck his glove out right in front of his solar plexus and caught the ball a line shot. For the 3rd out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd now. We'll add up the runs. Randy Patnold will get second base. Hit the first pitch to the 3rd. That was Martin. Threw high to Beebe. So Patnold is on. 7 batters it looks like for the City in the top of the inning. And I think there were 2 stranded. So maybe just 2 runs. We'll have to verify that. That'll make it 15-0. And this is Gary Barnaby. Drops in. They're playing him deep. Patnold's going to score. Here comes, he scores. Ellenburg Center is on the scoreboard. No more shutout.
He's going to get even with you. That line drive, boy, got him all fired up.
Well, let's see. We got DJ LaBarge, a left fielder. It's it to 3rd, long throw. Safe. Safe. A bang bang play. LaBarge, great speed getting down that line. Now Sean LeBert, the center fielder. No throw to the plate. So an RBI for LeBert. It's first out, I guess. Now Jim Torville Jr. Runner at second with 1 out in foul territory. Strike 1. Center field. 2 outs. Torville will stay. Or is that's not Torville, that's LaBarge. Torville was out. And Chad Trombley is the batter. And the pitch. Popped up. Trombley's not even going to run it. Good thing for him they caught it. Otherwise he would have been thrown out at first. I believe there's 2 runs for Ellenburg Center. I think it's a 15-2 game as we go to the 4th. Top half of the 4th inning. Bruce Martin at the plate. Randy Patno delivers.
Run, buddy, run. You never know.
LaBarge is under it. Grabs it. We have 1 out. Now Gary Baker. Gets it on the line to LaBarge. 2 outs. Brian Gay, we'll see if he can make it 3 pitches, 3 outs again here to LaBarge. Let's see if that'll happen. Nope, it goes a different way. And the ball keeps on going. He's going to come all the way.
Gotta get down, gotta get down.
He wasn't sure if he was going to try to score. Baker wasn't there to coach third. So Jim Torville Sr. was now at third base. Kept saying home, 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 so he knew he might as well go home. So Jim Torville, the third baseman, was actually coaching third at that point. Now Scott Beebe, it's 16-2, 2 outs. Beebe takes a pitch. Trombley has moved to second, and Jim Torville Sr. has moved to third base. There's a line drive base hit for Beebe. Ball is bobbled, and Beebe coasted into second. Now Scott Lawless. Oh, Torville leaning the other way on that one. Beebe scores. Lawless stops at first. Billy Joe Leopard, the batter. Clayton County Firefighters softball. City emergency personnel against Ellenburg Center. I was in my mid-20s before I even knew Ellenburg Center existed. Used to drive up and down Route 11. Never knew there was a community up here, just a little ways off the road. And it was a softball game that brought me here. Sheridan women's softball team was playing up here, and I said, well, I'll go watch the Sheridan women play, and they said, we're playing in Ellenburg Center. I thought they were talking about Ellenburg Corners. So that was my first introduction to Ellenburg Center, and I've been back here many times since then. Let's see, this is Sean Clark. Yeah, Clark's going to drop a base hit. Leopard's going to go to third. He'll be safe. Lawless will score. And Clark ends up at second on the throw to third. Now John Barry.
Pull a puff of air, hon. Jason. Would you run far back into the house?
Hit to center field. It's caught. LeBear making the grab. Let's see. 1 runner stranded. We'll figure out how many runs they got. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Alright, this is bottom of the 4th. We've been told it's 18-2. I would have guessed 19, but 18 is just fine. And first ball of the inning is hit to Mike Fountain, and that batter was Brad Millark. And I'll bring up Jim Torville Sr. Paul Torville hasn't had a strike on him yet. He's had nothing but balls. 4 in the first time up there. Ball 2. I thought they were afraid of his great power. That's why they weren't pitching to him. But what they want to do is make sure he gets on base, because they want him to run. They want his base running. The defense wants him on base. There's a one hopper to short, too hot to handle. And Torville will leg it out. Hardly even limping. Now Dick Gilmore, who's even older than Jim Torville, will bat. It looks at strike one. Two hopper. Gay goes to second, or to first. Close. Gilmore beats it out. He beats it out. These fans here, very partisan fans here. They're cheering against the Ellenburg. They wanted a out. Well, here's Randy Patnode.
Come on, Randy.
Ball one. Holds the opposite way. Base hit for Patnode. Gonna go to second. Gilmore will stop at third. Gary Barnaby, the batter.
Come on, Gary. Keep it down. Right to him.
Fountain grabs it. Nothing across for Ellenburg, center.
I don't think so either.
We're going to the fifth inning. It's about 18-2. City leading the center.
Almost came alive that inning. Come on, Cat.
Chad Trombley now pitching for Ellenburg center. Mike Fountain up for probably the fifth time. At least the fourth, must be the fifth. It's a one hopper, nice stop at short, fire to first. I'd say he had him by half a step. They're going to call him safe. Okay, I thought Barnaby had him by a fraction of a step, but very close play. This is Bruce Martin. Ball one. To left field. LaBarge catching everything in the air.
I don't know. That probably would have been out in ours, though.
Now Gary Baker. Ball one. Just missing. Patnode has moved to second. Trombley pitching. Torville still at third. Well, the younger Torville is at first. So we've got Torville's at the corners. Ball three to Baker. It's gonna be way short. No, strike. Hit the plate. Didn't think it was gonna make it that far. That's gonna be deep, but swung on. And one hopper off Barnaby's glove into left field.
Good hustle.
Good to throw to third. Baker goes to second. Now Brian Gay will become the batter. He's a cleanup hitter. Strike one. Right down the line, base hit. It's going to drive in two. Going to make it 20-2. Gay on second, the two-run double. Scott Beebe, the batter. Pitch from Trombley, strike one.
Keeping everybody in line, seeing it?
One ball, one strike. Hit through the right side by Patnode. And Gay will score. Scott Lawless. He hits the first pitch in the left center field gap. BB goes to third.
See you over there.
This is Billy Joe Leopard. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Foul ball. Foul ball.
Huh? No!
Much to Leopard's dismay, he has to come back and run again.
Okay, here, pitch.
Short. Barnaby's going to go to second. To Pat Nodes go to first. Run scores. Leopard reaches on the fielder's choice. 2 down, and Sean Clark the batter. Trombley set. Delivers. Strike one. Unassisted put out by Barnaby. We're going to check that score because the 15-run mercy rule just might kick in after the next half inning, so we want to know the score. It's 15-run rule, so the city emergency personnel leading by well over 15, but we want to find out exactly what the score is. Base hit. Base hit to lead off the bottom of the 5th. That was DJ LaBarge.
Come on, John, base hit now. Come on. Base hit.
Nice pickup there in left field by Fountain, though. Took that in a short hop. Now let's see.
Base hit now, John.
Sean LeBaire.
Back elbow up.
LaBarge followed by a LeBaire, only in Ellenburg. LeBaire is out. Now Torville, Jim Torville Jr. And I went over and asked Sean what the score was, and she said 22-2. So you're not stuttering there, are you? But she said no, 22-2. Torville drops it in. It's going to be 22-3 any moment now. LaBarge scores. Torville's at second. Chad Trombley the batter. Pitch from Leopard is ball one.
Well, you didn't want to play this one. That was taking the day off, but there wasn't enough to play.
2-0.
Bradley. Brad, are you on deck?
That's fouled.
DJ.
Really? No, really? You really don't.
Over the base, over the base. There.
Too hot to handle at third. Line drive. We're going to call that a base hit. So runners at the corners. Trombley is on, and Brad Malark, number 35 in your program, at the plate. Pitch from Leopard. Go to second. Get the force. It's 22-4. RBI for Malark, as Trombley is erased. And Jim Torville Sr. has the opportunity to make the last out of the game. If he gets on, Dick Gilmore, who's umping right now, will get the opportunity.
Unless there's something I don't know.
Ball one. We know they're going to pitch carefully to Torville here. 2-0. Three and all. Here comes a 3-0 pitch. It's ball 4. No doubt about it. They're afraid of him. The Barry Bonds of the Firemen's League. Dick Gilmore now. 2 outs. Runs at first and second. Ball 1. 22-4 the score. 18-run difference.
Ball 2.
So Ellenburg has to score 4 more runs to keep this game going.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. A walk would load him up for Patnode. Top of the order on deck. Strike.
3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Third base is open. Hit to the left side. Goes to first. Gay had a short toss to third. Went to first to BB for the out. So 22-4 is the final. City emergency personnel defeat Ellenburg Center, and that's the way it was in Clinton County Firemen softball. Let's see if they're going to keep playing. I guess they want to keep playing, so we'll keep taping. We'll keep taping it. They'll keep playing. Okay, we've got John Barry reaching on the first pitch. DJ Labarge is pitching now. Surprising, he caught everything. He could get his glove on every fly ball. He could get his glove on in the outfield. So he's pitching now. Yeah, let's see. Now we. This is Mike Fountain.
They teach them early, don't they?
Come on, dude.
Get harder than father.
The left side, picked up by Torville, goes to second. Patno to first, not in time. Now Bruce Martin. Ball 1.
You better get one. Stay the fuck there, Buggy.
That's better, Bruce.
Through the left side, base hit.
Attaboy, Bruce Kid, nice job.
Gary Baker looks at ball 1. Again, we're here in Ellenburg Center on this June 24th because we wanted to prove that they weren't lying when they said this is what they do in summertime. That what do you do in Ellenburg Center in summer? Well, we play softball on that day. And that's exactly what they're doing today. Ball 3 to Baker.
Go. Hey, go.
Well, Brian Gay. First and second. Scott Beebe at the plate.
She's like the
Go, babe! Go, you got it!
2 runs are going to score. And BB gets 2 more runs batted in. Brings up Scott Lawless. LaBarge's pitch, ball 1. Bat note calling for it. So 3rd out. 1 runner left. We'll add him up and go to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 6th. Excuse me, bottom of the 6th coming out.
Yes! Like this, he grabbed all the money. Come on, Randy.
There's Randy Patnode. 25-4 is the score. 9-8 is the time. Bottom of the 6th. That's popped up. Hit BB unassisted. Yep. Now Gary Barnaby. It's under it. Out of play. Looks like we're cooling everybody off there. Base hit. Our Ellenburg Center fans here too, you know. Some are hidden behind the trees there, the backstop trees. Oh, we got LaBarge batting and play at second. LaBarge reaches. A young lady in green here. A nice summer dress, enjoying the game. Having a green soda, matches her dress. This is LeBaire. LeBaire got all of that. It's going to be all the way to deep center field. Nobody coaching third. They're going to hold him. Oh, he's going to a late decision and he's going to score. LeBaire chases home LaBarge. Wallace still looking for the ball. Now Jim Torville Jr. Strike 1. Oh, nice charity hop to Gay over to first for the out. So after runs again, we'll go to the 7th inning.
Come on, Billy.
Billy Joe Leopard leading off the 7th inning. Hits it to third. Jim Torville smothers it, throws to first. Not in time. 25-6 is our score. This is, we got here, Sean Clark. LaBarge pitch. Looking for 2, throw to first, not be in time. Ooh, close, close, close. Now John Barry. Hit to the left side. Whoop, out. Look out, we got an injured here. In the eye. Contact. Yeah, lost the contact. Mike Fountain at the plate. Deep right field.
Run, Barry! You gotta run, Barry! He's coming on you quick. He's right on top of you.
Barry scores. Here comes Fountain. He scores. Home run.
Hear me yelling at you?
Meanwhile, the
got sneakers on.
ball was down by the church.
Yeah, what you got moving?
Gilmore is going to be chasing the ball for a week here. Here we go. He's found it. Now Bruce Martin steps in. Just one out here in the 7th. Ball 3. Hit to Torville. Slowed it down. LeBaron will go over and get it. Oh, he'll kick it. Gary Baker, the batter. Ball 1. Ball 4. Baker walks. Now Brian Gay will bat. Ball 1. High fly ball. Throw to third. 2 down, 2 men in scoring position. Scott Beebe to the plate. Ball 1 to Beebe. 2-0 pitch. It's through the infield. 2-run score. Scott Lawless. High fly ball. It's caught. 1 man stranded. We'll count the batters and tell you what the score is and go to the bottom of the 7th.
Drop that one too quick.
Chad Trombley to the plate. 30-6 is the score. We're in the bottom of the 7th. City emergency personnel leading Ellenburg Center. 3-0 pitch. Strike. Hit to left field. Fountain's there. 1 down. Brad Millark wins to the first offering. Hits it through the wickets. We've seen that play earlier. Bruce Martin hitting off the inside of his ankle. Now Jim Torville Sr. See if he'll take a ball. Yep, ball 1. Decides to swing at 1, hits it to third. He'll reach on the fielder's choice. And Baker trying for the tag. Millark was back. Well, Dick Gilmore will step in with 1 out, 2 on. Team trailing by 24 runs. So the Ellenburg Center Fire Department looking for a big 7th inning rally. It's going to have to be a 2-out rally. Millark back in. Now Randy Patnode. Last hope for Ellenburg Center.
on the ball. Good thing you're here. That's all I can tell you. There, nice!
Base hit. Malark's going to score. Torville will go to third. Patno will go to second. Shauna said I thought the game was going to be over. Has to keep on running. Looks like Sue Torville. Near the side of the trees over there. Gary Barnaby with a line drive. Patno into third. Torville Sr. scores. And DJ Labarge at the plate. Runners at the corners. Goes the opposite way if it's fair. It's a fair ball. It could be a four-bagger. Labarge kind of coasting. He's going to be in at third. Chases home two. Good breaks. Sean LeBear now becomes the man who can make the last out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, 8th batter. Oh, he's going to be safe. Now the 9th batter of the inning, Jim Torville Jr. So let's see, 9 batters, 2 outs, 1 on, 1 at the plate. So that's 5 runs across. So it's 30-11. Torville's going to keep it going. And Chad Trombley, who led off the inning, never dreamt that he'd have a chance to make the last out. Trombley's going to drop it in.